Okay. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I don't really know what to say, guys. I have a green shirt on, and that's the problem when you're having a green screen. But let's see if we can make it work. Today I'm gonna cast one of my own games. It's a Protoss versus a Protoss, and it's actually a Stargate opening into a Stargate opening. The interesting part about it is how macro affects the game. It's a gold Protoss versus a gold Protoss, and we're both opening Stargate. The rest you can see into the game. So, here we go, starting up the game. I hope the music is fine. Maybe it's a bit loud. It sounds a bit loud, but we'll check that afterwards. So, here we go. In the bottom red corner we have T-Rex spawning as the red Protoss. And in the top blue corner we have Firekin. Firekin is actually playing from Team ETL, but this is on his NA account, so yeah, that's why there's no ETL. And ETL is a C/Europe team who is trying to move into the NA quarter. So, in the other side we both start with 9 probes, of course. Usually, that's how you do it. Start making workers just right off the bat. At 9 supply, you want a pylon. Both parties want that at 9. However, you shouldn't pull off on the ones beforehand until you have like 80 minerals, because you're gonna lose some mining time from the probe. So we're gonna put on production. You can already see here Firekin is already ahead in the production, because his pylon was up slightly faster due to having the 100 minerals faster. If you look down here, you can see the amount of workers in the bottom middle here. 9 against 9, so it's not that much. However, Red has stopped making probes. He's making it 11 gateway. You should make gateway at 13. That's the common macro game, because you can keep producing workers. If you look at this corner, you can see that Firekin doesn't skip on workers to make his gateway. Meaning in the end, you'll have more workers and more minerals. More workers and more minerals means more army, right? So, here we go. Gas at 15, double gas. This guy down here, he's at 13. He's trying to do the 15 as well, but he's below 15 because he had to cut. So his gas is late. And gas late as a Protoss means, well, your army is gonna be late, because all you can make without gas is sellers. And sellers isn't that great, really. Not in PvP, because stalkers can kite the sellers forever, basically. So once double gases are done, you want to put 2 workers in each gas. You want to take your 4th worker that you put on gas and make your cybernetics core. So you have 2 here, 1 here, and then 1 probe to build the cybernetics core. And then put the probe from the cybernetics core back in gas, so you have 2. Like so. Do not miss producing workers. So let's see how it goes down here in Camp Red. He's catching up in workers. He's been chrono boosting more than Firekin has. A single chrono boost extra. Firekin's placing a probe over here. Wonder what that's gonna do. I know, because I'm actually Firekin. So we have a salad being produced, just finished from Red. And now he's not producing workers, he's not producing anything. He's not even starting warp gate, because his gas was late, so he couldn't start warp gate. He doesn't have 50 gas for warp gate yet. So he's basically now. Then once you get the cybernetics core done, you start warp gate right away, and then a stalker right away. That's 100 gas. Then you add an additional worker on each gas, so you have 3, and then with your first 100 gas, you make the mothership core. This gateway was a little bit late, but not a big deal. You can now throw down the Stargate with your next 150 gas. And do note, guys, this is the gas that matters here, right? I mean, the gas is the timing. First 50 gas, warp gate. Second 50 gas, stalker, mothership core, and then double stalker. Your next 100 gas, right? keep producing them workers. You want 16 on minerals and 6 on gas. Firekin, the chrono boost is ranking up here. He could have spent one to get the last couple of workers out faster. Then, as soon as you can afford 150 minerals, throw down a third gate and start moving across the map, getting a few pylons down. I'm using the probe that I used to proxy the Stargate with. As soon as the Stargate is done, make an oracle and chrono boost it. See, 6-10 is when, well, 6-8 is probably around when your oracle starts. So I'm killing a probe moving out on the map here. This guy, he's hooking Stargate as well, also into oracle. His is in-base, though mine is proxy. So mine will reach his base a lot faster than his is gonna reach mine, right? Besides, mine was a lot of take up a lot faster than his. So mine's already reaching his base now. His isn't even done. Let's see how much he kills. Well, I don't actually kill that much. I move into the base at the same time, so he has to defend 2 fronts at the same time. He can choose to leave his stalkers in the mineral line to defend against the oracle, but he doesn't have any stalkers because he was lagging in gas, right? So he activated his total overcharge, and his oracle is on the way to my base. I did notice the Stargate. I kinda assumed he would keep the oracle as defense, so I didn't warp in any units at my base. But however, I do chrono boost them as I see it moving past my pylon down here, so I'm actually ready to warp in here. I also moved into his base at the exact same time, so I had to pull out. Let's just pause here just for a second. I actually moved in here and sniped a pylon standing right here. At the same time as his oracle reached my mineral line. That's why it's a slow reaction. However, when your opponent's oracle reaches your base, you notice what angle it's coming from. It's coming from this angle, right? So you take your probes and pull them to this mineral patch, the far corner. So it has to move. Meanwhile, you're warping in. Then, if you're warping in slow, you can always move from this mineral patch to this mineral patch. However, I chose to keep it here because I saw the warp in would be sufficient to scare away this oracle. You want 2 stalkers in your base, right? So yeah, let's keep going here. So right now, I'm actually just waiting for the photon overcharge to stop, which is going to be soon. If you notice, my opponent has 10 times the minerals count as I do. I have 120 and he has 1,125. This comes down to poor macro guys. Basically, it just comes down to that. He doesn't have enough cash to do anything, and he didn't make his warp gates in time. And he actually already lost the game when he was slow on his gases and he made that 8 pylon, because he's already behind at the 8 pylon. And this is how badly micro scales if you're fucking it up. So he has this single place pylon, which obviously is a bad idea. For numbers of reasons, because it's powering all these gates, right? He had 1 pylon here, would probably be powering maybe these 2, maybe all 3, but it was on the edge of on the photon overcharge. So, just to sum it up, guys, do not place pylons on the edges like this. This one is a bit fishy, but it's used to warp in down here. In case he puts himself in this corner, I can attack him from a flank on both sides. But it's a vulnerable position, I mean. The photon overcharge doesn't cover it really, it just covers this area, so it's going to be about right here or so. I also have a single pylon here, which is a bad idea, because once this gets sniped, you're basically lost. I mean, you can't defend without gateways, right? However, in my opinion, this is the place for a 4th pylon, probably, because you want to scout your base with the pylon, giving you access to warp in different places. Down here is also good. A good place for pylon to warp in, but that's the latest state pylon. Same goes with these. This one was a bit insufficient. This one should probably have been right here. And this one is just could probably been up here instead, so it wouldn't be scouted so easily. In case I didn't actually put on the heat down here as I wanted to, right? So yeah. Decent game from the guy. He didn't play bad. He did a good build order. He just executed poorly. He He made an 8 pylon here, and he made an 11 gate here. He won 9 pylon, and 13 gateway, and then double gas at 15. So this guy basically lost because of his execution of the build order. If he would practice it, it would work a lot better. If you choose to practice your Stargate, or if you choose to keep it in base, it doesn't really matter. So usually the follow-up on the Stargate is a robotic facility, because the Stargate, it forces lots of stalkers. You want stalkers to shoot down oracles and ward rays, and the counter to stalkers is immortal. So yeah, immortal also keeps you safe against DT. Stargate already kind of do that, because Oracle can be made into an observer. However, if you should lose your Oracle, you can put on the Invision, because it's the enemy. So you can either make a second Oracle and fly it straight to your base, or you can just slap on the robotic facility, right? I mean, if you desperately need fast detection, the Oracle is the way to go. But I didn't see any sign of DT. Okay, so I hope you learned something from this, and I'll see you guys some other time.